Hey guys, this is Big J here, and I am back in Tech World 2. As you can see, I've expanded my little cave here a little bit, and I've done quite a bit of mining. Found some experience berry bushes, um, and got some more furnaces going. Got some rubber cooking up in these guys, and making some charcoal here. Um, and I made a grindstone. So, for those who don't actually know what a grindstone is, basically you can put your metal ores in this, and it's just like a hand cranked pulverizer. So you just right click and hold right click on this, and this will just spin round and round and round. And then I've got to give it a couple more times. And once the handle stops, it goes into 2 iron dust. So one piece of ore goes into 2 iron dust, and then you can smelt these two for 2 ingots. So you're basically doubling your output. Which is great, and it's a great tool to have, but after a while you get quite tired of just standing here punching this thing for a half hour. So we are going to start doing some machinery today. And after collecting a bunch of stuff, I've laid out a couple crafting tables here with different things in them. So let's see here. What do we got going on? I think I might have put it in this chest. Aha. So I already made these, which is some leadstone energy conduit and a leadstone energy cell. And that's just going to act as a buffer for some energy. And my first source of energy that I'm going to be getting is with a steam dynamo, which will produce 40 or 80 redstone flux per tick. I'll have to look at it once I fire it up. I can't remember. I think it's 40. And then magmatic dynamos do 80 redstone flux per tick. So we need one of these. With this, we're going to need an aqueous accumulator. You don't need it. You can hand feed this thing water, because basically it takes coal and charcoal, burns it, and creates steam from water, and that's what creates the energy. Or you can make an aqueous accumulator, and this will do the job for you and just keep that constantly filled. We're going to need some fluid ducts, which is copper, lead copper. And then here's the pulverizer. Just some flint. This is 2 pieces of redstone and gold. This is some glass, some iron, and a piece of gold. And everyone knows how to make a piston. So obviously all the recipes are in NEI. If you go to thermal, here they all are. So let's see, pulverizer. That's aqueous pulverizer. And then this guy, it's just some glass and some iron. Or you could also use steel if you want, but I would not waste steel on that. So pulverizer, and you're going to need a crescent hammer. Crescent hammer is very key when you're using thermal expansion. It basically allows you to do everything you need to do. So, alright, so let's move this, and this, and this. I'm going to need a bucket as well. So let me go over here. You see, I got 13 diamonds. Oh yeah, and an emerald. So I definitely did a lot of mining. Oh, it took me a bit. Actually, to be honest, it really wasn't that bad to get this stuff. I still don't know what this stuff is for. The fluorite. I think it's just a cool looking block that it makes. Other than that, I really can't tell if it's anything important. So we're gonna need a bucket. Okay, so first things first. We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6. That's because we have that. Actually, I want to break this one more time. I already measured this, but of course, you know, I second guess. That, and then putting the energy cell here, and blue means the energy can go into this, and we're going to want energy coming out this side. So if you look here at the green configuration, open this up, and then you see all these different sides. Now this is the sides of the block. So if you right click this, it turns it to orange. And now that you see, orange will be coming through. So basically, I put this here so once let's say once you're done pulverizing something, the steam engine will keep running or the steam dynamo will keep running and start filling this up with energy. So you have kind of a little energy storage, a little energy buff there. So let's see, we'll put the pulverizer here and put steam dynamo there, and as long as you just right click it on there, it should automatically connect. And now we need to make this like that. I really like the dark blue water with the crag. I think it looks pretty nice. Since I am underneath the crag here. Oh, I need to make a rain muffler. That's actually something I need to do. Alright, put that there. And some fluid. As you can see, it's all filling up nice and quick too. I might just fill this back in just to push that block out. Come on. No? How about now? Nothing? Okay. I'll just put that there. Nice, that looks nice. And now put some, I'm gonna make a lever for this. It's good to have a lever. Just so if you really do want to turn it off, you can turn it off. I had some charcoal cooking up here somewhere. There you go. Alright, now just put the charcoal in, and you can see the steam starting to build up in here. So this is filling up this internal buffer first. So basically all the energy that this is producing is coming into here and filling this up. So when you actually put something in here, it'll start to pulverize it. And then once this gets all filled, which halfway there, this will start to get filled. And then if this gets totally filled, then this will start to build up a buffer inside that. So overall, you're going to have a lot of energy stored pretty quickly. So let's see, what else? So let me show you how this works. So basically, this is just an automated way to do what the grindstone does. So let's do gold, because gold is good. And you just put that in, and obviously the progress bar, and boom, 2. And then you can smelt those, which is awesome. And this is actually still producing energy more than that's actually using, so that's great. I was like burning through it pretty quickly now. So yeah, there we go. Boom. Goal number 1 done. Pretty easy, right? This cabling is really easy to make. It's just some lead, some glass, and some redstone. Basically the same thing with this. This you will need electrum for. Let me show you. So here's this. So you need to make the frame first. So it's just lead, glass around a block of redstone. And then you take that and put it in the middle of some copper ingots. And then this is 2 redstone and a piece of electrum. And electrum comes from electrum blend, which is gold and silver dust put together, and you get 2 of them. So I have an extra ingot over here and some chest. So that's awesome. Let's see. To be honest, I think a redstone furnace would be great, which I think I'm going to go get some clay. Do I have a shovel? Actually, I have one already used. Let's see. Let's go dive in. This might not be a good idea. This is pretty far down. Yeah, I might try to find a shallower place. I should also probably put my... It doesn't have that much durability left on it, but... And leave me alone. Oh, also, you guys can see I cleared out a bunch of the trees that were over here. Actually, I've had a lot of time in between this episode and the last. Basically, oh god, I recorded an episode and basically the file got corrupted. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, please no. Okay, this is a bad idea. Sun's almost out. I need to make a bed. That actually should be my next mission, is to make just a freaking bed so I can sleep through the nights. That would be great. Just need some clay. God. You wouldn't think it'd be that bad. Come on now. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've had a lot of time there because that one file got corrupted, and it really wasn't that good of an episode anyway. So I wasn't too concerned about losing it, and in the end, so I was like, I'll just record another one. Can't really be bothered over that kind of stuff. This is just for fun anyway. All right, let's actually I've never really explored into here. What kind of biome is this anyway? This is an overgrown greens. It's definitely overgrown. Pretty cool. Shrubs. Any kind of clay. Like, why are the rivers so deep? Man, things are freaking deep. There's some clay, I think. That's not unreasonably out of reach. Oh god. Swim. It's not that bad. What is this thing down here? What is this? Oh, it's just the blue. I'm gonna try to get a couple more pieces here. Alright. Cool. That should be enough. Because I'm also going to make a redstone furnace. And I'm going to put that right next to the pulverizer. And they shall work together in tandem to both double my output and cook it. So that sounds great. No more punching that thing. I mean, seriously, I stood there and punched that for at least half hour just chatting with one of my friends. It was pretty rough. Not that, a little grind isn't bad here and there, but if you have a machine that can do it for you, you might as well. We're in tech world, for God's sake. So, all right. My little cave. And there's a reason why I'm cooking up that too, but that's for later on. I'll put both of those in there. See, what else would we need for this guy? We need some bricks, a building frame, or machine frame, redstone, and some copper. So copper, we have redstone, and some iron, some gold. One of the great things about NEI is you see this question mark here. Again, it will ghost it in, but what's even better is once you have a recipe like this, if you shift and left click, if you have all the right ingredients in your inventory, it will automatically pull it into the table for you. So you don't have to even lay it out yourself. So I don't have any glass, so it didn't pop up there for me. My inventory is freaking full. I need to sort that. What? I know I have this. However, it can be finicky sometimes doing that because of different types of glass. Like if you looked at it, there's a bunch of different kinds of glass. So I can do this and this and this and this. What's on the top? Some redstone. And now I just need 2 brick blocks, which conveniently I have right here. All right. Now I can set this guy down right there. Now he's going to fill up pretty quick. And you see he just kind of turned on. It's because this is automatically outputting into it because red is on the right. So you have this red output and then there's a blue input. So it's automatically pumping from the pulverizer into this. So I can just throw a hopper on top of this guy, throw a bunch of different ores in it, and it'll just pulverize and pump out. And then I can even put a chest next to this, and the things will go right into the chest. I'm actually going to do that. Let's see. Let's see if there's an easier way. I guess maybe I could output to the top. I don't know. I just don't like covering up a piece of cabling. That like you could potentially put something on, but whatever. I'll put it there for now. So you see it's orange, so it's going to be outputting, and it'll just spit them right into the chest here. Look how quick that was. Oh, so nice. Oh, I would jump if my ceiling wasn't literally scraping my head against the ceiling. let's see how this. I'm already down to 18 pieces. Yeah, but this is full, and this is building up its buffer on the inside. So yeah, so I was pretty excited to get that all set up because I wanted to show you guys how to set this up and what it really does. You know, it's pretty basic, but like now I can just grab what I want and throw it in and just let this, oops, not there, pulverizer, of course, there, and let this pulverize, and then I'll just pop it right into there, and that'll just cook it, and just push it into there. Oh, the most basic automation is just the best. But yeah, so that's good. That's really what I've been just kind of digging around for, just to get this going. Um, I still need to clean out more trees, and I need to make a smeltery. I've decided I need to do that. Obviously, I need to go get more clay, so I can make grout and then smelt grout. But I just don't want to do that. I don't particularly like. Again, the rivers are just so deep. It's crazy. Let's see, but I mean, I'm gonna make an axe real quick, and then let's run over here and just look around for a little bit. Also, if you're seeing me like scroll things out of an inventory like that, like it's literally scrolling. So like, if I wanted some rotten flesh, for let's say, if you just use your mouse wheel, just hover over it, and then you can, if you push up on, well, for me it's up, it'll pull it into your inventory one by one, or if you scroll down, you can switch them back and forth. So that's always nice when you need precise pieces of something. Actually, can I throw this in here? Will this work? No. Different mod pack. And another mod pack you can make leather out of zombie flesh, which is really nice. How's this going? Making some raw plastic. Mine Factory Reloaded. We are definitely going to have some fun with Mine Factory Reloaded. Get something really cool going. I think I definitely need a food source since it's just this little coastal carrot garden. But moreover, I want to get some really good charcoal going. So definitely a tree farm and using the saplings for some fuel or something, you know. Definitely a lot of chickens, but no sheep. I need to keep an eye out for sheep. But yeah, so I want to turn this entire place into a island for gardening, basically. But first, I'll need to level it out, which I'm gonna need either some tools like actual machines, which one of them I could use is called the filler. You might have saw that in my NEI earlier. But yeah, the filler is pretty freaking sweet. And it's actually not that expensive. Like it's 8 pieces of gold. Like that's the most expensive part about it. But what it does is you can basically mark out a box, and it will just like carve out whatever the area is that you make. It'll just carve it and flatten it right out. It deletes the blocks that it breaks, so you don't have a ton of blocks just laying on the ground. So it kind of stinks, but so I think initially I'm gonna make some tools with Tinker's Construct that can really do some good damage to the ground and stuff, and kind of fill in some of these pond areas and try to level these out, and then maybe make the filler when I'm comfortable with the amount of gold I got, and maybe cut down these bigger pieces. I want to leave as many of these towers as possible. I actually have some ideas for what to do with these, so it should be pretty cool what I got in mind. Then of course over here, like it's just, oh, I just love this. I just love this site. Oh, I just heard pop an egg. All right, yeah. Now where I want to build my house, like an actual house, not just a hole in the freaking ground, is on this. And now I'm thinking about doing it on the cliff face and do something really cool that I've seen in some architecture blogs and stuff. And I might post a link to it when I actually start to build it. But yeah, I think that'd be awesome. Do something here. And since it is all like there's a huge mountain range, it goes like this. I kind of want to make like kind of like a snaking facility. So I don't have all my machines in like 4 chunks that are next to each other, or like a bunch of them in just one chunk. I kind of want to spread them out, to be honest. just so just for lag purposes, and you know, uh, I don't know if you want to say superstition, but it definitely helps not having 40 different working entities at one time in one chunk. So I think I definitely want to do something cool like that. But first, I need to get up there. I need to build the place, and to do that, I need to make sure I have enough material, and so on and so forth. So just planning and planning and planning, right? But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits here. It's a little bit late. I'm pretty tired. So hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to get all those metals processed and keep going and get this place cut out. And hopefully next time you guys see it, it should be pretty flat and we can do some tree farms. And I want to make a pretty cool energy, basically a sustainable energy source with a tree farm and charcoal and steam engines. So. Hopefully, I'll have that in store for you guys next time. But you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys later.